Kazar, everybody, welcome to a Fallout 76 building video. Real quick, if you're still wanting to be in this week's episode of Fallout 76 Camps, then put your PSN down below. But if you're on PC or Xbox and you still want me to tour your camp, send me a tour to the email connected to my YouTube over on my YouTube homepage. Okay, it's that simple. Bish bash bosh, we're done. Let's move on to the Rusty Hook, which was almost called, and I can't believe this, the Tackle Box. Yes, I almost made a gay bar. That's gonna have to be a build now. I'm gonna have to build the tackle box. But the Rusty Hook is actually is an eatery. It's a small fish and chip hut, fish and chips hut, not fish and chip. Who just wants a chip? But I designed this around one of my many a visit to Blackpool. Blackpool is a seaside place in England. Okay, it's a shithole, but it has a lot of like old-timey Victorian wharfs still attached to it, piers as they are, and some of them do actually have fish and chip style shops on them, which are dinky, okay? And they do have attractions, so I thought I'd also put on an attraction of taking a picture with Vault Boy. But I had been doing that raider thing just down the river there at Ohio River Adventures. See, I'm smart. But Ohio River Adventures has that raider thing where you kill Mirelurks and then you can actually take that Mirelurk meat and give it into another person there and get a much more reputation, because that's fun. But I've just noticed my cable management is terrible. Jesus Christ. But I wanted to build something similar that kind of linked in, have a bit of fun, and you can actually come on by and have a bit of fun and, you know, buy a bit of food. And by the way, responders eat for free. So if you're a responder, IRL, or if you're part of like the responders faction that actually exists in this game, then way to go. You can come and get stop by for free. By the way, you don't actually have to pay caps or anything. It's just a bit of fun. So you can see I made up a menu. Drinks on one side, food on the other. I do plan on extending it to add more, but this is pretty much what I can cook. And by the way, I got the fucking marquee arrow to work. They don't work. They've never worked. They worked in Fallout 4, barely, and now I've managed to get it to work in this, but it's only working on the CD shed. I don't know. But also what I decided to do was merge my crop production and water production kind of together. Well, I guess you could say lore-wise, because as you can see before I turned it off, when I turn it back on, there's an icebox there for fish, by the way, but that little outlet pipe that comes off the water purifier, I'm using that as like it's watering my crops kind of thing. So that was a bit of fun. However, the main focus really is the kitchen, and by the way, I've always thought that this CD shack was designed as something that you would sell stuff out of because of this window. That is the only reason I thought you would sell stuff out of this. But I had made a little kitchen, which also has the I always want to say Eatomatic, because that's what it used to be, but it's the Eatotronic. It's got a fun little animation, that's why I put it in there. But, you know, you've got your food preparation area as well as your chopping and your cooking area. But we don't forget that we also have to put in water, because you must clean your hands, as I hiccup. You must clean your hands, ladies and gentlemen, especially in this day and age and at this particular time. However, I've actually worked in restaurants before, and you will see shelves like these quite a lot if it's like a family-run kind of thing. Yes, there are plants, like sometimes they will grow plants, they'll be coolers, but it's mainly like they store stuff in just random boxes. So I was like, I have random boxes from the Christmas event, let me use them. I also think that little decal on the thing looks like a creepy face. But I had a bit of fun with the shelving glitch to get that working, and I thought, just a bit of fun. Which is what all my builds are. And I stored all these in there, and they lost a bunch of progression on them. I stored them in the fridge, by the way. They lost a bunch of progression, so now I just keep them in my inventory because stuff degrades faster in the fridge for some reason. I don't know why. But there it is. There is the Rusty Hook, which was almost called the Tackle Box. The greatest gay fish hook that could. I'm gonna have to make the Tackle Box. The Rusty Hook was fun. The Tackle Box is gonna be so much fucking hilarious. It has to be made. I will make the Tackle Box, which will be a gay bar, and I have an idea for what I'm gonna do with it. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Rusty Hook. A fun little kind of fishing style, which I don't get to do quite a lot. Plus, it ties into my nautical theme of being a pirate. But like I said, remember, if you want to send your stuff in for camps, get it done before Thursday. I'd also appreciate if you go ahead and like, share, and subscribe, because that does help with YouTube as well. But apart from that, you guys know the drill. Like, share, and subscribe. And until the next time, that's right, stay awesome.